Hi guys! Welcome to my YouTube channel and my very first YouTube video. My name's Hannah. For those of you who don't know, I am a health and fitness blogger. My blog is hannarosefit.com and I'm also on Instagram at hannarosefit. You can find all the information from my social media down here. I'm not quite sure what I'm pointing at. Some information. Please bear with me because it's my first video, so I'm feeling a bit awkward. I have filmed this so many times and they sound like I'm giving a biology presentation and my posture's terrible, so fingers crossed this one goes well. I first got into health and fitness when I discovered I had a very serious knee injury and I was going to have surgery, and this was January 2014, no, January 2015. So yeah, January 2015, I was like, right, I've got surgery coming up in March, it's going to be a really big thing, so I want to get as fit and healthy as possible so when it comes to surgery my body is more able to deal with it. I had my surgery on my poor knee here and everything changed and health and fitness became a huge part of me. I think probably because when you have an injury like I've had, and don't think I'm trying to be all sob here, it's just the way it is, you actually appreciate what your body can do, and I think it's the same for a lot of people no matter what the injury. When you've been through something and you've not been able to, you know, walk for a few weeks, stuff like that, you do really start to see things in a whole different shade of light, and that's great, and that is what happened with me. So over a year down the line, I have had my second operation nearly 5 weeks ago now. I'm still on crutches. Got them here. They're my best friend. They're really not. I fucking hate them. And I just really want to make people aware that you can have a really serious injury, but it doesn't have to be the end of everything. If you have goals, you can still achieve them. And I think that that counts for different types of injuries, whether it's your leg, your arm, your back. You know, obviously everyone's going to be limited in a way, but it doesn't have to mean that you can't reach your dreams. Sounds a bit like soppy, but it's true. So welcome. Yeah, I'm so weird. A little outing, because can't really do a lot. It's not like I can take myself anywhere. This is my mum, Julia. Hello. So I'm originally from somewhere called North Devon, which is by the coast, and I will try and show you some of the drive.
And I'll be yours to keep. A wind in the shadows, well song in the deep. A wind in the shadows, well song.
So now for my top 5 tips on how to deal with an injury, whether it's a serious injury and you've had surgery like me, or whether you've just like pulled your hamstring. It really doesn't matter. The mind still considers it really the same. It's still pretty annoying. So I think these tips will help anyone going through something like that. Number 1, accept it for what it is. I know that when I was first injured with my knee, like years ago, I kind of pretended that it wasn't happening, and I definitely think that put me back in terms of rehab. It probably made my injury so much worse, and I do think it's super important just be like, look, yeah, I'm injured and I'm gonna have to take some time off. It's so much better if you just accept it and try not to fight against it. I mean, fighting it is never going to help in any situation. Number 2, give your body the rest it deserves and requires. Rest is so important, and I think that we've been taught to be like go, go, go all the time, and we don't quite realise how important it is to actually take the time and rest, because rest is when our bodies repair and create new cells. So it's just science, really. So yeah, make sure you rest and give your body what it deserves and what it needs at that time. It may not be what you want, but it's what you need. Numéro 3. I'm so friend, oh my god. Distract your mind in whatever way possible. I honestly think that it's the mental part that's the hardest. You know, going through these 5 weeks of like basically bed rest, I think it's my brain that suffered the most. I've not even really been that bothered about the knee. I'm like, yeah, whatever. So just do what you can to stop yourself going insane, whether it's, you know, watching all the TV shows on Netflix, and there are loads, trust me, or buying loads of books, or I even got one of those adult colouring books, which are actually really good, but I did colour outside one of the lines today. It annoyed me a little bit. But do what you can to just stay sane, because it's so important. Number 4, this is one of the most important ones, I think. Don't look at it as a regression. I think everyone believes their progress can be so linear and it's going to happen in a straight line, but that is not the reality for anyone. There are peaks, there are troughs, and there's loads of stuff that's going to happen in between. So stop looking at your injury as something that's going to regress your progress. Look at it as part of your journey, and that is probably one of my biggest pieces of advice. Number 5, and the final piece of advice today, is incorporate your injury into your new goals. So for me, I'm not going to be able to squat for about 3 months, so I'm not going to be looking at any leg, booty stuff for a long time. I'm going to focus on something completely different, and I'm just completely changing up my goals, which not only is really clever and wise to do, because no one should be training the same after an injury as before it, it's also kind of fun because you get to change things up a bit and you get to do something different. So I'm going to be focusing on my core and my arm strength and just yoga, because I freaking love yoga, it's amazing. So that was my first video. Woohoo! I did it! Thank you so much for watching. I hope that it was interesting. I hope that it helped a little bit. I hope that you want to subscribe, and if you do, then please do. You can find all my social media information in the information section down here, and this channel is going to be so exciting for me. I'll be sharing, you know, recipes, where to eat in London, workouts, yoga stretches, loads of really cool stuff. So please stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.